the reduction in force of the State Department, is that something that we should expect to happen while you are traveling, or is it something you want to be in Washington, D.C. while it happens for?
No, I mean, we've already notified that to Congress. Understand, our reduction in force was done, I'm very proud to say, I would argue probably in the most deliberate way of anyone that's done one. We went very specifically through and reorganized the State Department, and when you reorganize the State Department, there were certain bureaus we wanted to empower the regional bureaus, and there were certain bureaus, these functional bureaus, that were closed, and so it made sense so that's been notified to Congress and to the workforce for some period of time, and so we've been ready to implement it pending a court decision, which now has been reached. There's some timing associated with how you do that, how you actually implement it, but our intent is to move forward with the plans that we've notified Congress of weeks ago and that we took months to design.
Will the numbers be the same as what was notified to Congress?
Sure.
I mean, our plan that we notified to Congress is what we intend to do, and then we'll have achieved our again, the reduction in force is a consequence of the reorg. It's not a consequence of trying to get rid of people. But if you've closed the bureau, you don't need those positions. Understand that some of these are positions that are being eliminated, not people. Some of them are unfilled positions, potentially, or positions that someone took early retirement, and therefore are about to be unfilled. So, but we took a very deliberate step to reorganize the State Department to be more efficient and more focused. That's been publicly noticed to Congress months ago. We've been prepared to implement it, and the thing that slowed us down was a court decision by a district judge in the Northern District of California. The Supreme Court has ruled on that, and so we're prepared to act on it. It'll come as no surprise, and that is our reorg. That'll be the extent of what we intend to do. And we're already operating under the new organizational structure as is for the most part, so this will further enhance that.
And finally, as many of you would know, the department is also undertaking a historic reorganization, as announced by Secretary Rubio on April 22nd, to better align workforce activities and programs with the America First foreign policy priorities. The Supreme Court's recent near-unanimous decision allows the reorganization to commence and will ensure that the department moves at the speed of relevancy and restores the department to its roots of results-driven democracy. The plan, which has been approved by the Secretary and developed with extensive feedback from Congress and the workforce itself, is moving into implementation. I do also want to make a note here, as my experience at the State Department now moves into its 6th month, the remarkable experience, the life-changing experience I've had getting to know the people who work in this building. There are tens of thousands of them, and they are at the heart, whether they be political appointees, foreign service officers, or career individuals, people who have made their career, their service for this country, something that has been a part of their lives for a long time. It has been a remarkable experience to see how this building works, how the people work together moving forward to promote and to implement American foreign policy through the commitment and their patriotism. I have to say that in the midst of all of this, it's been, again, very transparent. I've been proud of that coming from the leadership of this building, as we've discussed this many times. And now this is the point where it begins. And all of us understand, and it's sometimes difficult, as any enterprise in America has learned, that when change is necessary. But in this case, we've inherited a dynamic that needed reform, and we are taking and implementing reform. And of course, in the midst of this, know that the people who've committed to the State Department and to diplomacy, that they know also this is not about them. This is about making sure that the State Department is able to operate in a manner that makes it relevant and effective. That is what the American people want. It's what all of us want. And in this dynamic, that's exactly what we're achieving.